Hello YouTubers, welcome back to GQ Auto Diagnostics and Repair, where my job is to save you money. I hope you're having a great day, and today I'm working on a 95 Toyota Corolla 1.8 stick shift 5-speed manual transmission, and we're gonna be replacing the front driver CV axle. The boot is torn on one end and it's starting to leak the grease, so we're gonna replace that. And you can see right there that we have some grease built up, and right here on the end you can see it right there. Okay, so let's remove it, replace it. Okay, the first thing that we're gonna do is going to be make sure the vehicle is secure. You can see I have a jack stand there, safety first. You're gonna remove the cutter pin, should be here. I already did that, trying to get this video not super long. The next thing on this vehicle, it is gonna be a 30mm deep socket. So we're gonna remove this, remove the tire end, and there are going to be 3 nuts that are gonna be below the lower ball joint. Okay, that's how we're gonna do it. And we're going to remove 14mm sway bar connector link, so that way it can allow us to separate that lower control arm easier. So let me put the camera in a place that you guys can see. It's not too far away, and hopefully I can give you a very good angle and learn something from it. I'm gonna use air tools. If you don't have it, use a breaker bar and do the best that you can. Before we start, I'm gonna use a little bit WD-40 on the thread to make it a little bit easier. Right here too. So let's go. That's that. Next thing, I want to make sure we're able to push in and out, so we can. Otherwise, if it's too hard, you have to put a little bit WD-40 right there on the splines. Right. To disconnect the tire end. Okay. It's going to be a 17mm. Also, it's going to have a split pin, a cutter pin. There you go. Already remove it, because like I said, I would like to not to make this video super long. There you go. And that's it. Say those. I'm gonna keep this one here for now. Look at this grease. And we're gonna use, for this particular situation, I'm gonna use a hammer, tap it right here. There you go. And the vibration should make sure it is good. It doesn't feel like it's binding. It moves. It doesn't move up and down. If we have any moves up and down, we should replace that. Tell the customer that it's bad. Next thing, we're gonna grab the whole thing and gonna push in and out. And I do feel that we have some play, like little tung tung tung. I guess that would be the easy ways to do it, to say it. So that tells me that the inner tire end needs to be replaced. So we're going to tell that to the customer, and we're going to continue. I don't think we're going to be able to fix that today, but we'll do our very best. I'm going to move this out of the way. Excellent. And it's always a good idea, same thing. You want to grab, I don't know if you guys can see here or not, go up and down Make sure that something we did with the tighter end, that we don't have any play. If we do, we should recommend it, because when the vehicle go over bumps, it's very noticeable, and people sometimes say, oh, it can be the struts, and overlook the basics. Just simple as that, and might start replacing things that are no needed. Okay, hopefully that helps. Okay, there are gonna be 3 nuts here. Let's see here. One. Longer socket for this. Okay, there are two nuts and a bolt. So nuts are the same, so you don't have to worry about it. Now we can probably push down here by hand. Let me see if I can give you a better angle here. Try to separate. There you go. Now I can pull. Pull back, and I can push. Okay. Look at that room that we have now. Let me adjust the light. You guys can see. Right there, and I gotta go underneath. You know what? Let me see if I can do it from here. Thanks. Okay. Nope, gotta go underneath. All right, let me put the light there. One thing here, we don't want to damage our seal, so you have to be careful. And unfortunately, I don't have the tool. To do this. Okay, well, we're gonna do a little bit different tonight. Let's see if we can do this. Problem that I'm having here is just this angle. There you go. Reality, I should have just lift the vehicle a little higher, so that would have given me more room to turn and hit. But I didn't do it, so learn from my mistake. And I like to take it this slow, just in case the axle was starting to leak too much oil, so that way we can prevent from oil losing too much oil. So far, everything else looks good. It's always a good practice before you remove it. Don't just pull it like this, because what happens when you just pull it and don't support it, the splines can cut the seal on the way out. So that's why personally I always support it and I pull. That's how I can prevent that from happening. I hope that helped too. It's a good tip. Next thing here, I want to show something really quick to you guys. So let's see if I can do this. Now the other thing that you can do on your CV axles, and pay attention here, you can see here we lost grease, a lot of it, but also sometimes the boots still look good and the axle make noise. One thing to prove it, to test it when it's in the vehicle, you can grab it, you can go up and down, and you grab this and twist each end. We should not have any move of, I don't know if it's in the camera, but we have quite a bit of move. Okay, let's see. There you go. So that's not good. There it is. Many occasions this move, when the vehicle is driving, is too much play. It gets start vibrating. It's not center. Custom experience of a vibration. So another tip for you guys. All right, better get back to work. Other way, I'm making the video very, very long. Here's the new part. It's great. I did not purchase this myself. The customer. There you go. See, no play. I want to check it. Make sure they're at the same length. They do look like that. Now, really quick before I forget, where I hit, I was hitting this groove right here with this, like that, and on the other end I hit it with a hammer. That's how I broke it loose. Okay, that's how I did it. This one looks different, but hey, the length is the same, so we should be good. This is gonna be there. Now, always a good practice, I like this opening here to stay 12 o'clock. A lot of time if he is down, you can see that sticking right there, and when you try to put it back in, it gets cut with the spline and bent, and prevent the axle from going back in. So I found out over a lot of axles that this is the best way that it works for me and prevent from that happening. Again, I hope that helps. Once again, so we're gonna grab this, support it. Let's go there. Now I'm gonna come behind, support, Now you feel like it's lined up with the splines, so we're gonna thread this all the way when it's flush here. Then we're gonna have to tap it a little bit. Okay. Now that it's partially in, seems like it's all the way. There it is. Okay. Nice and solid all the way in. We're good to go. Now we can remove the nut and the spline. The thread is good. We should be good. All right. So look at this. Need to clean up all this grease because we don't want all this grease to get into our brakes. Number one, that would be bad for the driver and the brakes. It can create an accident. Anyhow, I'm gonna remove the excess and we're gonna have to go and power wash this area. And beside that, I need to grab everything here, and I don't want all this grease to go into the rotor. That also will be bad. Nice clean rack here. Okay, perfect. Let me move the camera once more. Hopefully you guys having a good view. Now we're gonna grab the whole thing and we're gonna place it in. Now we're gonna, there you go, and we're gonna guide take the excess. 1, 2, 3. Now we're gonna install the nuts. Make sure you tight everything by hand. Do not use the air tool or the electric tool, whatever you happen to have, because if you cross thread it, you just created more work for yourself, which is not fun, and you can start to spend some time trying to get those threads fixed. So just be mindful of that. Don't make more work for yourself. You're not getting paid for that. I'm gonna put the nut over here. Get that out of the way. It's a good idea to use a breaker bar here, because the vehicle is have a lot of weight on your passenger side, and this side is raised, it's up, so it put in a load on the sway bar, which prevented so it's twist. So I have to use the breaker bar. Okay, we're gonna start. Let's snug everything so we can torque it, and let's go there. That's that. Now, link connector. That's that. Here, when you install, make sure you use the new cotter pins. That's the best way. If you have it, if you don't, you know, reuse what you have, and it should be fine, right? This one I gotta line up the grooves on the castle. Okay, but I gotta bring the torque wrench to torque everything. Woo, look at that. Oh, that oxidation, man. Next. Alright guys, so that's how you replace the CV axle in a 95 Honda Civic, or usually it's pretty similar, but most of the you know, front wheel drive vehicles. So I will put the torque specs on the description down below, and I hope you liked the video. If you did, please you know, the best way for you guys to let me know that you like what I'm doing, give it a thumb up. You know, leave your comments down below. Let me know if you have a different way to do it. You know, I know just for me, but also for people to come and watch the video. So it's always nice to share knowledge, because that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to just help somebody else to potentially fix the problem, find the evidence, and make sure that you get it right, save money, get back on the road, and paying it forward. So if you like all that, welcome to the channel. Hit that subscribe button, because I want to continue to share my knowledge with you guys. And again, I'm not perfect. I make mistakes. Sometimes I say the wrong thing, but it's part of the adventure. Anyhow, once again, as usual, God bless, do your best, forget the rest, and I will see you in the next video. Later.